Welcome, 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 welcome to Commission Reviews. What is going on? What is happening? Yes. We are back at the Pike. We are open, right? We are open for business, okay? Right, right. Let me get my, let me do it like this, Flashy lights, lights. Hey, come on. Now look. I'm trying to get together because when I say I enjoyed this episode, this was a good episode. Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Now, we got the reopening coming up. Now, Haley, she wants to get some new talent at the Pike. Let me tell you something. Oh, did I get the picture? Did I forget to download it? Hold on now, cause wait, did I even send it to my iPad? Oh Lord, it's been a while since I messed up like this. Y'all gonna have to hold on just a second while I send this to my. I can't believe this. All right, let me airdrop it. Give me a moment. Okay, so since it has airdropped, let me go ahead and drop see the limit. It's gonna pop to me. I have too many files. Y'all hold it down. All right, they're uploading. Some of them just said it was too much. I see that already. Oh, gone it. I'll add it as I need them. Okay. Boy. Whisper and roulette. Whisper. Oh my God. Let me go to my notes because I have two different notes. Let me go to my notes Okay, man, I wrote a lot of notes on this. So first of all, I want to say, is Big L or is it Big Pimp? Oh, I don't have thick ones up here. Oh yes, I do. Oh, Big Bone. They even had the guy that was on YouTube that has the red boots. He was also auditioning. That was fire. I call her Big Booty Judy. Hey, Big Booty Judy. Now we have to talk about Whisper. Whisper. First of all, she's creepy. Not only that, she's freaking talented. I don't know if she had gray hair, purple, but first of all, her spin around that pole was like water. She was bouncing off that pole and doing cartwheels as if she was on the ground, walking and flipping on it. I was like, the auditions is over. When I saw that, I said, the auditions are over. Uncle Clifford said, who gonna beat that? And I call her Red. Cooking them ankles together. She rode that pole like it was a swing set. Just click, click, click. And then when Whisper got on the pole with her, and they went to that split and went slowly around the pole, I was like, okay, acrobats. So at the end of it, choosing choosing who is Mercedes. Now Mercedes is like going through a lot with her shoulder, and now with these new girls competition, she's going through a lot mentally. So Whisper gets the first because whoever wins gets touch the pole. I'm sorry, win gets chosen. They're supposed to touch the pole once they are selected. Whisper first, Roulette next. Pole. Let's now look. Big Booty Judy, aka Big Bone. You don't do it. She went the pole, slid down, look like she hurt herself. I don't know. It was a whole lot going on. Lord, my favorite part is when she told Mercedes, because they were going back and forth about the girls and who they were choosing. She just ended up choosing Big Booty to go behind the counter and work behind the counter. She don't have to be no dancer. And she was like, you got to show the new girls the moves or whatever. She was like, I'm not no coach. She said, actually, you are. I was like, oh. So in the middle of all this, Corbin, the red-headed gangster, comes in talking mess about the casino and trying to offer $2 for the pink. Mississippi does find out that Derek, that is a whole hot mess. Every time I see them together on screen, I want to scream. I'm like, why is it he like hurt, moved away, go away? This girl can't even live. She got a high pamper so she can go to the store, Jesus. It's ridiculous. She can't live. She finds out he didn't get their job though. The cell phone goes off and she sees it. He outside crying to the sheriff about Diamond. He should be held up on charges. The sheriff was like, look, if I get him, I'm gonna have to get you. I don't know. Anyway, Mercedes, they making her feel like an old lady. She talking about when she when they was practicing and her shoulder starts acting up. And Roulette is like, I guess I can go to the dollar store and get you some green alcohol. You know, when you're paying, that's, it's funny. My green alcohol is a leaf spray with menthol. Anyway, like I said, Corbin tried to offer a little bit, offer $500,000 for the paint, and Hillary said it's worth $10 million. He tried to make a little comment talking about you was on the floor on your knees doing this and doing that for some change, but now all of a sudden you big bad. Clifford was like, remember 5 years ago where you was at? The one thing I want to say about Derek, he is so intimidated by Diamond. So intimidated. It's crazy. He called the police and gets him fired. And Mississippi did ask, did you actually call us gutter? You know what? Of course I wouldn't do that. That's what he says. So Murdigo gets his boy out after the release. That whole scene, I was trying to understand what was happening. First, they show Lil Murder. Well, I noticed it when he was going slow there. In his hair, he had the colors, the green and the red. I was like, okay, that's their thing, whatever. But the way he was hugging him, I was like, did I miss something? I'm like, did I miss something? I don't understand. He just was looking kind of sad. I don't know if he was sad because he got out of jail. He was in jail. I don't know what was up with that. So anyway, Keyshawn comes over to Mississippi talking about them going on tour with Lil Murder. Of course, he's like, I don't like how Lil Murder looks at her and all this crap. And she's just being Billy bad and talking about, well, is the money that I earn or the stuff coming out the door gonna cover all of my hotel fees and all that? She was just asking this question. I was like, He was confused about it. Gets in the car. They're playing this kind of weird parlor game. It's ridiculous. I don't know why that scene was in there. I'm sorry, I did not understand it. So, anywho, he's talking crap about it. Like, I don't understand. She tells me to come over, and then she acting all funny. All of a sudden, his phone goes off. It's a text message from Mississippi. It says, Keyshawn, thanks. I will do the rest. She had a plan the whole time. Reopening during COVID. Crazy. Okay? Crazy. I mean, the mayor died from COVID. So it's just like us, it's real life. So Crystal Whisper has a crystal. So I guess she's really into that. Okay. Why is Autumn acting like she can't dance? She came in on the night of the reopening and almost failed. And then we see her after all the chaos and everything, and she's dancing, and she's over there like killing it. I'm like, what's the tea? So Clifford's birthday, going through the midlife crisis. Hold on. I want to talk about one of the scenes that really touched me. For one thing, Clifford is like really sad because he's turning 40 years old and he still lives with grandma. And his love life is in the trash. She was in there crying. And then there was at the door. It was a little murder. So Grandma Ernestine was, she was hyped to see. Well, not see him, of course. But Uncle Clifford, of course, is still mad about what happened on murder night. So she was hiding behind the door so he couldn't see her. But this is the part that tripped me out. Seeing her reflection in the mirror, Little Murder's whole demeanor changed. That scene for me, I was like, bro, you have to watch the way Little Murder just completely changed the way he looked, and he was looking at her, and you just see her, she's not paying attention, she's just like, and she's expressing herself like, because as he's talking, she's touching the door, and first she was like irritated, she melted, and so the whole time it's like his heart was breaking because he's like, I know she's right there, listening. So I'm gonna say what I got to say. Oh, goodness gracious. So of course he said he been trying to contact Clifford. He's sorry for what happened. Wanted to share before he went on tour with Keyshawn. Of course, Keyshawn, who just got Derek to let Mississippi go on the road. A good Clifford, like I said, she also misses him. It was just, oh, it was a moment. All right, the reopen. I'm sorry, y'all gonna fuck me so tired. Let me say it. I don't know why I keep saying it. It was packed, baby. Okay, I don't know why they be sleeping on some Haley sweetness, but there was like some crazy stuff happening at the club too. In the Paradise Room, where Montavious apparently lost his life in season one. Mercedes, went ahead and joined Roulette and Whisper on stage. Baby, let me tell you something. Because it was Beyonce's 7-Eleven. Put up my hands. I don't want to really sing because you know how Beyonce be doing this first. I'm not even going to sing it. Like, man. And because it was first Whisper, and then it was Roulette, and then it was Mercedes. That was everything. Okay. Anyway, so Mercedes starts to watch them really get it on, like doing the things that they used to do. She really got upset and tripped by her age and being able to do the things that she can do. Oh my goodness. I think I may have a picture of this. Give me just a second. It just really, oh no, I don't have it. I thought I had it. It really messed her up. So, all of a sudden, because of she's tripping and she's going a little crazy, she's climbing all the way to the top of the pole to do this trick, knowing her arm messed up. I'm like, Jesus, that's a long way to go, sweetie. She comes falling down hard. Uncle Clifford gets a call by Mercedes. Of course, left the birthday party where she was getting on to the brink of dawn with her little murder lookalike. Took Mercedes to Diamond, who did some. This episode, I'm gonna say, is giving me like Louisiana, which I know I'm from there. Just different things is happening. Um, is for instance, the way Diamond lifted this rock off of her shoulder, something that injury that she got, she was dealing with. Haley on that crap went on in the Paradise Room, but he barely touched her and had her jumping, and then eventually the boulder that was weighing her down, you couldn't see it, but it was there, heavy. Because when he dropped it in the weight scale, you heard like a thump, and the weight scale, I was like, bro, there was nothing there. It was pretty mystic. If they're doing some New Orleans stuff, it's gonna get it's gonna get there down the road. Of course, they said, come get your job back because he was like, all right. So when they were leaving Diamond, Mercedes comes there, Haley, everything from Octavius to the club. She was like, I need space. I need you to get out quick, now, in a hurry. It's all your fault, all kind of stuff. So of course she had nowhere to go. She went to the paint, and then of course Andre. There was a scene where Andre is like mourning his uncle, and he played a VHS tape of his uncle, just telling him he can be what he want to be. It was interesting. He really was close to his uncle. They talked about business. She would set a club for them and for the right amount of money, even though Uncle Cliff doesn't want to do it. But of course, she asked him about coming back. Andre, thank them for you know convincing him, I guess, kind of, to come and bury his godfather. I said uncle, I guess godfather, Tydell. And they hugged really close, but it was just so much. I didn't know if he was like about to cry. I didn't know if he was feeling the tension between the two of them because he wanted her and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. So I do really, really love Roulette and Whisper, and they're gonna bring some things. Oh my goodness, the dynamic, that dance when it was, whether it was a dummy, not dummy, whether it was a double or not, or whatever, I don't even care. It was just good. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next coming episode, but I really want Derek gone. I don't understand that. What is the purpose of that? Why is she still with him? You know? Anyway, that is going to wrap up P Valley recap. And this is the end.